Okay.
या तो हम डायरेक्टली ये निकाल लें और फिर हम डालें, या फिर we put it like this way. Yeah, we directly put the formula. Clear है?
Yeah.
Any confusion up till here?
Okay. Okay. So for basically for the y, so when we the second formula which you told me about, which is y minus y1. So if we how do exactly do we come to this form again?
How do we? Sorry, I'm losing you in between. How do we?
How do we come to this part where y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1?
So what I just did was, आप ये देख रहे हो, ये y2 minus y1,
हाँ,
तो मैंने ऊपर कर दिया, यहाँ ले आया, ठीक है, ऊपर कर दिया, because cross multiply I can do, right? Cross multiplication.
You could do that, definitely you could do that.
Right? So that has come up here, and ये वाला part is here. x2 minus.
Okay, then okay.
And that y2 minus y1 and x2 minus x1, that part, just give me 1 second, I'm really sorry. ठीक है, अब आ जाए, आगे बढ़ जाए, इससे आगे बढ़ते हैं. I'm giving you an equation, you have to tell me what is the gradient for this. ठीक है? This is just kind of a recap. You have to find the gradient, okay?
Yeah.
Because we will be using these things a lot.
Yeah.
So 3x plus 4y is equal to 12. Find the gradient.
Okay, 3x plus 4y is equal to, give me a moment. Will the gradient be minus 3 by 4?
Yes. So what did you do?
So I think like I think at first I slightly got confused and I realized if it is minus 3x plus 12 divided by 4, then it means it will be minus 3 by 4x plus 12 divided by 4. You could take that. So it would be separate in that sense.
Right. So it's minus 3 by 4x plus 3.
Yeah.
Right? So your y-intercept, this is your gradient m.
Your y-intercept is 3.
Y-intercept, which is c. Right? Got it? Clear?
Ma'am, earlier they say that I think they say that normally it's more complicated to work with decimals than with fractions, mostly in these case of equations, right?
Really?
I don't know. I mean, is it complicated mostly? I'm just saying because normally we were being said that do most of your whenever you're doing any line equations or anything, mostly try and work with mostly fractions instead of like.
No, because क्या होता है fractions में अगर आप if you're writing 3, suppose your fraction was 1/3, ठीक है? So what will be the decimal for that?
It would have been 0.3 dot over the
recurring, right? Recurring हो जाएगा 0.33. So you will lose out on, because you're stopping at 0.3. So you will lose out on the other number.
Other values.
So it's better that is why it's said that in such cases keep the fraction.
Yeah.
Okay. Then next question is, you have to check if the line if the point 1,5 lies on the line y equals to 4x plus 1. Check if this. क्या करें आप?
Replace the basic x value in this. Replace the value in this case x value. So you could 4 bracket 1 in 4 into 1 plus 1. So 4
Mhm.
4 plus 1 5. So y is equal to 5, meaning that this point does lie on the does lie. And now one more property we forgot. When there are I think when there are recurring points on a line, is when there are recurring points, like say when as it is increasing, where the y x value in that, if they are almost in the same line almost, then I think that's where the gradient is same for each, right?
I didn't get you. I lost you in between. Your what? To come near the mic.
Yeah, I think there was one more. Wait, that's for circles. I think, yeah, that's for circles, definitely.
Okay. So what do I understand from this? That all points on a line satisfy its equation. It's mandatory,
You have to
right?
write this, I guess.
Yeah, this is like a theorem. So I'm just making you understand the theorem through some questions so that, you know,
Yeah, it's not.
it
I
doesn't.
think, yeah, I don't think when it's actually looked at some like for just for fun, I looked at some past papers where it came with circles and everything. So mostly the drawing, they didn't really have graph paper to be exact. I think they had like very basic line plane and they had to actually draw and everything. But thing with sketching is that I don't know whether it's fully accurate or not. You have to make sure.
हाँ, it's sketching is usually rough only. उससे कोई
Yeah.
फर्क नहीं पड़ता. I'll tell you, don't worry. अभी आप just chapter wise करते चले जाओ. We'll come to that. मुझे कहाँ पर we'll improve on everything. Don't worry.
Yeah.
अब आते हैं. One more question. So it's given that 9, k. ठीक है? Lies on the line. These are all past paper questions, okay? So whatever I give you, they're from past papers. कुछ या तो किसी क्वेश्चन का पार्ट है ये या फुल क्वेश्चन है, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन दैट, राइट?
Yeah. And will y be equal to 0?
So you mean to say that k
K.
is equal to? Yes.
K is equal to 0.
So what did you do here?
So I think this is actually kind of similar to the last question where I find the gradients. I just basically did directly y is equal to minus 3x plus 27 divided by 4. And then I imported the values as minus 27 and plus 27. So it's cancel out each other and 0. Because if there's any no if there's a 0 value in the numerator or denominator, it automatically becomes 0.
Perfect. So k is equal to 0. So the final answer is 9, 0. Okay. So again, this is basis the same theorem that we have done before, and that is that all equations, all points on a line should satisfy the equation, and that's why what we have done here is we have we substituted and then given the answer. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Next is one more thing about lines. Okay. Next is I have a line like this and another line like this. Okay.
Yeah.
अब आपको ये तो पता ही है कि ये लाइन का एक स्लोप होगा और इस लाइन का दूसरा स्लोप होगा, and we don't know what is the relationship between these two lines. I don't see them as parallel. I don't see them as a perpendicular lines, right?
No, so I think it's probably the intersecting point in this case. If you see that intersecting point is
what I am going to talk about is the angle between them.
Yeah.
Angle between two lines. Okay. For this, we will have one more formula. Okay. The question will ask you find theta. And the formula for this would be tan theta is equal to slope of one line minus slope of the second line upon 1 plus m1 into m2. This is something to memorize. Okay. So your question is,
so how does this prove exactly in this case?
For this, we have to prove it using trigonometry.
So
Slope of 1. So you know that the gradient between anything is tan theta. M is equal to tan theta. Okay? Right? So this can be proven using any 2 points on this and any 2 points on this. And then finding the angle between them using trigonometry. All you need to do is make this kind of a line and then prove it. ठीक है? But हमको क्योंकि ये बहुत कम जगह यूज हो रहा है, we can keep it in mind कि the right now the formula is going to be this. But you can very easily prove it using trigo. Question is, again you have 2 lines. Angle between them is theta. One line is y equals to 2x plus 3. Another line is 3x plus 15, sorry, 3y plus 15x is equal to 12. Find theta.
Okay, give me a moment here. I'm just
क्या करें बेटा इसमें?
yeah, just give me a moment. I'm just so I've done it basically. I rearranged for the second one, the y equation. So I'm getting my m gradient, the m gradient for the m gradient as minus 15 by 3. I'm just currently just yeah, by double sign. Yeah, just give me a moment. I'm almost done. Ma'am, if I'm going to be rounding off the angle, so what should I do? Should I do 3 significant figures or like what 2 decimals in this case? Whenever if I'm giving any angle.
The answer that you're getting?
I'm getting the answer is 37.87.
Sorry.
37.87.
37.87. So you have to give me the answer in 3 significant figures.
So 37.9 in this.
37.9 is the answer, right? Absolutely. So आपने क्या किया इसमें? You figured out what is M1 by rearranging, right?
Yeah, I did that. And then I used the formula M2 minus M1. So it is minus 15 by 3 minus 2. So minus plus, so that will be minus 7. So, and then divided by 1 plus bracket minus 15 by 3 into 2. So if we do, so your answer will be coming as minus 10 because 1 cancel 5, so it'll be minus 10.
So theta you got as 37.9.
9. Yeah.
In 3 SF, 3 significant figures. यहाँ तक कोई confusion?
No, not really.
अब यहाँ पर एक concept है, which I'm not going to tell you right now in detail, ये जब हम ट्रिग्नोमेट्री करेंगे तो मैं आपको बताऊंगी. आपने यहाँ पे क्या किया होगा, यू वुड हैव डन नोट, यू वुड हैव डन, इधर हमको कुछ और चीजें अप्लाई करनी होंगी लेटर आफ्टर वी लर्न ट्रिग्नोमेट्री. सो आपने क्या किया होगा, थीटा इज इक्वल टू tan इनवर्स किया होगा
Yeah, I did that.
of 7/9. This is what you must have done, right?
Yeah, I did that.
अब ये जब हम करते हैं तो थीटा की वैल्यू जो निकलती है, जब हम ट्रिगो लर्न कर लेंगे तो ट्रिगो में हमको एक रेंज दिया रहेगा, वो बोलेगा 0 to 360 डिग्रीज, और वो बोलेगा -180 to 180 डिग्रीज. अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट वी विल ऑलवेज गिव आवर आंसर. अभी के लिए बिकॉज यू हैव नॉट लर्नड ऑल ऑफ दिस, तो चलेगा टू गिव दिस आंसर, टू गिव दिस आंसर, राइट. लेकिन अगर आगे ट्रिगो का क्वेश्चन आ जाएगा, इसमें जब हम ट्रिगो भी सीख लेंगे तो देयर विल बी अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ दैट. ठीक है. सो फॉर नाउ इट इज एब्सोल्युटली परफेक्ट, इसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, लेकिन आगे जाके इसमें कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट्स ऐड होंगे. ठीक है. सो दैट यू जस्ट नीड टू कीप इन माइंड. ठीक है. मोर कॉन्सेप्ट्स, जस्ट राइट नोट, मोर कॉन्सेप्ट्स to be applied once trigo is done. Okay. Next.
Actually, the thing is, I'm not more calculus. The thing is that I'm like doing SAT math, right? So for me, I can't use my calculator. I have a no calc section. They have a no calc section and a calc section. So I'm currently doing no calc section, and my mental maths, as usual, it's not the greatest. So normally, without the aid of the calculator, I'm just suffering.
How are you doing your SAT preparations? You joined
So
somewhere?
yeah, I've joined, I think, some so classes for Inspires. So they handle mostly where the SAT preparation is going on. So right now, started first classes on Friday, and just like my teacher is basically my mentor has asked me to like do all these 3 concept sheets before the first class and stuff, because they won't be going much into depth. So they would prefer me to self-revise and everything.
And then how are you doing your further math?
Further math, I'm having tuition. So yeah.
You will be having tuition soon, or you have started?
I've already started. I started quite long back. So I'm already done with the first chapter already. So I just need just send me some questions. I have to do those.
Okay. Okay. So how are you finding further math?
It's slightly getting a bit complicated right now. I think it's slightly getting complicated, but it's slightly easy. I'm able to take it upon and just keep on practicing. And
so what topic have you started?
So in trigonometry currently, sorry, not trigo, I'm not there in further maths. I'm doing roots of polynomial equations. So there, basically right now I'm done with substitution. I was messing up substitution really badly because it came when evening the powers out with x. So it slightly was messing up. So I was doing it again and again. And so I have to do substitution. In this case, I have to do basic converting the equation with whether we a relationship of y, whether y is equal to 2x plus 3 or y is equal to x square. So I would normally have to basically roots alpha square, beta square, and gamma square, or maybe delta square. Depends on the equation itself.
Okay. So you're still on the polynomials chapter, huh? Now what you told me last time.
Yeah.
Next. Chalo. Now, this is something we already know, so I'll just go through this quickly. You know what is point of intersection, right?
Yeah, it's basically where two lines actually intersect on the crossing paths.
Correct. So points of intersection के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं अभी. इनको solve करने का क्या तरीका होता है? If I have a graph, okay, and I have 2 lines.
Yeah.
So this is the point of intersection. ये होगा इसका point of intersection, correct?
Yeah. In this case, the gradient would be the same at this point of intersection, not further on, right?
At this point of intersection, gradient is always for a line. Gradient can never be for a point. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Whenever we talk about gradient, it's always for a line. What we are going to talk about is ग्रेडियंट हम जब भी निकालते हैं हमेशा किसी लाइन का निकालते हैं, राइट?
Yeah.
है ना? ओके. अब what we are going to understand from here is how to solve such questions. Point of intersection graphically हम कैसे निकालेंगे? The point where they intersect.
Yeah.
लेकिन algebraically कैसे निकालेंगे? So for that, you will be given two equations. Okay? Let's say the equations are x plus 2y equals 12. And another one is y equals 3x plus 5. These are the two equations given to you. Okay? अब इनको हमको solve करना होगा. Okay? And you have to solve in such a manner that solving a method is called as simultaneous equations. Okay? This was graphical. And this method is algebraic.
Yeah.
Okay. Simultaneous equations में हमको क्या करना है? We have to solve these two equations together, either by substitution method, or we have another method called as the elimination method.
Just give me a moment.
And दोनों का end result क्या होगा? You will figure out the two values of x and y, those x and y value at which they are, they are like beating each other. Okay. So let's say this is applicable to both a line and a curve and a line and a line. Okay. What do I mean by saying that? कि अगर ये हमारे पास इस तरीके से एक कर्व दिया हुआ है, if I have a curve, suppose like this, and I have a line like this, कितने intersection points होंगे इनके?
2 intersection points.
2 intersection. Graphically तो हम ऐसे देख करके निकाल लेंगे, right? और simultaneous equations use करके graph का जो curve का जो equation होगा, that will be given to us, and line will be given to us, and accordingly we'll find out. So this one is one, another is like this. Say another equation and just put it.
Ma'am, for the previous graph, is the answer for the point of intersection is 2/7 and 1/7?
2/7 and 1/7. Let me check. Can you put it in? Do you know how to verify?
Yeah, I did that. I actually checked both the line intersections.
Yes, you got the same answer.
Yeah.
You are getting the right answer.
Give me a moment. I'm just checking this again fully. Yeah, I'm getting the same answer. Yeah, correct. I'm getting that.
Okay. Perfect answer. Okay. So whether it is a curve given to you or a line, we have to do it in the same way. Okay? Same काम करना है. Abhi I'll do some more questions. Okay. One point to be noted. If graphically you're doing, substitution is applicable to both curve line and a curve and a line.
Yeah.
Curve line and a line. But elimination you will only use when it is line and line. वो तभी वर्क करेगा, अदरवाइज आपको एलिमिनेट करने में मुश्किल होगी क्योंकि नहीं हो पाएगा.
Yeah. Also, the substitution method should be used for a curve line and a line.
Yeah, I'll show you what I mean to say. Suppose I am asking you, figure out what is the question दे रही हूँ मैं आपको एक.
Yeah.
You have to find out x square plus 3x plus 5 That's a curve. And then how do I know it's a curve? X square, right?
It's x square.
And 2x plus 3y is equal to 5. This is a line. You have to tell me the intersection point of these two. क्या करें?
You want what again? The intersection, right?
Right.
Okay. Intersection points. Yeah, just give me a moment. I'm just writing that last thing for the elimination method. Give me a- This would be both be like a. Yeah, give me a moment. Just. So, ma'am, I'm getting a different equation for this, which is 0 is equal to 3x squared plus 11x plus 20. So, I think I'll have to then use this polynomial equation.
For this, did you first make y as a subject?
Yeah, I did that. That's
So
5
you
minus 2x divided by 3y. 3.
5 minus 2x divided by 3, right?
Yeah, I did
So
that.
we are going to equate here. So 5 minus 2x upon 3 should be equal to x square plus 3x plus 5, right?
Yeah.
So 5 minus 2x is equal to 3x square plus 9x plus 15,
Yeah.
which means 3x square plus 9x plus 2x
Yeah.
plus 15 minus 5 is
Wait,
equal to
sorry,
0.
sorry, not 20. Sorry, 10.
11x plus 10 is equal to 0. अब आपको क्या करना है यहाँ पे? Now it is which topic? Quadratic.
Yeah, so in this case, my x value is coming as minus 5 by 3 and y value would be, no, y is not there, minus 5 by 3 or minus 2.
So x is equal to minus 5 by 3 or x is equal to minus 2. So you get two x values and corresponding to that value, can you find out the various y values? You just need to put this value in this equation.
I'm just doing that. It's the y value for x value for x coordinate minus 5 by 3 is 25 by 9. And for the second value of where x is equal to minus 2, the value is y is equal to 3.
Y is equal to 3. Okay, so you understood क्या है? अब हमारे पास दो आंसर्स क्यों आ रहे हैं?
Because it's a curve equation in which there'll be two intersecting points.
Two intersection points. So we got both the intersection points. ठीक है ना? Got it? Chalo, I'll stop here only today. We will see you. Tomorrow I told you, there will be